Good day all, my name is Papaxo and this is the story of a generic Minecraft Let's Play. In a small forest, on a small island, in an absolutely ginormous world, a Minecraft Let's Player appeared. He was confused as to how he got there, but his instinct drove him to do one thing, to punch a tree, ready to explore the island he found himself on. As his fists slammed against the bark, he pondered for a while. No one knows how he appeared or why he was there, but he soon discovered the island he was on had a village. So he quickly forgot all about it and started knocking on doors and meeting the locals. The locals weren't very talkative, so he went to find a hole in the ground. Gathered up a few stone and made some tools, before setting out back to the forest to gather as much wood as he could with one stone axe. The day was getting on, so he wanted to build a house. He had dreams of living in the giant flying castle with machines to do his bidding day and night. But for now he decided he would try and blend in with the village and hope they didn't notice him. Once he had gathered plenty of logs and his axe had broken, he returned to the village to begin construction. He carefully copied the village architecture as he laid his foundations. He soon realised he'd need more stone, so he headed back to the hole in the ground and gathered as much stone as he could with one pickaxe. The hole was dark and he didn't have night vision like we do. As he dug up the ground, he discovered a hole that went way down to an abandoned mineshaft below. He didn't feel ready to explore it, and his pickaxe had broken, so he returned to the foundations of his house. It was dark outside now. In a hurry he started building his walls, and lit a fire to make some charcoal. But before he could light his first torch, the undead army was upon him. He ran back towards the entrance to his hole. He dug away the dirt, unleashing the village's hulking iron guardian that had got itself stuck in the hole earlier that day. As he scrambled around in circles to build up his wooden walls, the dead began to close in. The house was almost secure, but as soon as one zombie was defeated, more would arrive from the shadows. The iron golem arrived just in time. After completing his walls and adding a door, things went quiet for a minute. He took this opportunity to steal some sleep in the house of the local nitwit. The nitwit looked offended, but didn't argue. Sleeping was difficult and he had many night terrors, but then, all of a sudden, it was morning. And with it, time to gather up some seeds and make a farm. Don't forget to irrigate it, and also drink plenty of water. He decided to make a square farm. He didn't know why. He liked squares. After planting some seeds, trapping some local pigs in a pen, gathering some wood and upgrading his fireplace, he felt he was ready, so he headed down into the cave. Things went well. He gathered up lots of coal and iron. He lit up the abandoned mine shaft. Little did he know, at that very moment above ground, his neighbours were being overrun by the undead army. He must have been down there for several hours, and then it slowly dawned on him that he was lost. He was lighting up dark caves that twisted and turned. Some of them were flooded with sunbeams shining down through a vast expanse of water. Smugly he overcame dangerous things, and was very proud of himself. Eventually he made his way above ground, and made some improvements to his allotment and his house. Firstly, he added windows, cleaned up the structural beams, and built a roof with a skylight. Next, he deviously assembled the frame for his second story, and surreptitiously installed some lovely birch floorboards. He still hadn't noticed some of his neighbours had died. And then, entirely without planning permission, and with no risk assessment, he added himself an attic room